All right, so this has been a long time coming. Our friend Daniel from Banton Media, who we do a lot of really fun and cool promotions with, mentioned to us the other day that he wanted to try this hot chip challenge, and we actually Ryan, a good friend of the show, had sent one in. And we had intentions on doing that with him at some point. It's been sitting around here, just haven't been able to do it. And Daniel said he'd always want to try. I said, damn it, we've got one sitting around the studio right now. And I thought that you did. Daniel, good morning, man. How you doing?
Not too bad. How you doing?
Hanging in there. I thought you were just kind of mouthing off, like you were just, yeah, I'd like to try it. You know, I thought it was just kind of bar talk, but
I think he was, actually.
You're dead set on doing this.
It was a little bit of both. I like to try hot stuff, so
yeah.
We'll see.
I mean, like, explain what's hot to you. Like, if, like, the Buffalo Wild Wings blazing sauce, which is pretty damn hot. Is that, I mean, would you consider that hot, or is it just kind of, it's just good?
That's hot.
Okay.
That's definitely hot.
All right. What's the hottest thing that you have, that you've eaten prior to today?
Ghost pepper.
Okay.
Not a whole one.
Okay, so you like a bite of one?
Yes.
How long does the pain last with that?
Excruciating pain, 10 minutes.
Oh, are there
like
phases of it?
Yeah.
Where's the pain, though? Like, what is the
I'm sure it's in his mouth. I'm no doctor.
Shut the hell up.
I'm
I don't
pretty
know.
sure
It could
originated
be.
there.
It could be in his stomach and his throat. I mean, I don't know.
Was your sonic on fire?
It was my tongue. That's what hurts.
All right.
The tongue?
Yeah.
Did you?
See, I'm just asking.
Did you lose all feeling in the tongue, or?
It felt like needles were jabbed. There was no empty space.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And through that experience, you're like, that's not bad enough. I want to try this ridiculously hot chip.
Sure.
Okay.
Now you've seen where people have tried this,
Absolutely.
right? And you thought, psh, wusses.
I figured it's better than the Tide Pod challenge.
Definitely.
Yeah, because you could kind of die from that.
Yeah.
You might die with this chip, because the chip, when it comes, is in a coffin-shaped. We're going to live stream Daniel eating this here in a couple of minutes on our Facebook fan page. So
we have to get him to sign the 20-page consent.
yeah. Do you agree not to sue us?
Sure.
Consider it signed.
Done.
All right. So yeah, the hottest I remember, and I used to be like, oh, give it to me. I love hot stuff. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
I went to a place that had these challenge wings. Like, hey, here's 6 wings. If you can eat them, they're free. So I was like, psh, you guys don't know me, man. So I went in there and I ate the first one, and I was like, no big story, because the heat hadn't completely kicked in
Sure.
yet. I got about halfway through the second wing when I realized I was in trouble, and I could not finish and I thought I could eat the hottest whatever, and I officially turned in my my heat challenge. Just any kind of balls when it came to that.
Oh my God!
And later that night, I'll never forget, and this is what really sealed it for me. I could feel my entire esophagus all the way, and it's a sensation that I've never felt before or after. But feeling your esophagus as it leads into your stomach, like having a sensation, was a nightmare for me. I was almost going to go to the hospital. I had a panic attack. It was terrible. So you're ready to take that challenge.
Yeah, that's the part I'm not looking forward to, but yeah.
I love how you build this up.
Yeah.
I was almost going to go to the hospital.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Yeah.
But I'm a dude, so I don't go to the hospital.
And Tommy won't try this.
No,
So he. I should take your man card for this.
You can have my man card if it means keeping it, eating one of these things, because I too have seen the videos, and it does not look. There's nothing fun about this whatsoever. It doesn't seem like it's fun.
It's fun watching.
So you've brought some stuff to get ready for this. You're gonna kind of.
Oh my God!
You're gonna
Okay.
code up. You brought like a grocery. What do you have in there?
I've got Tums, chocolate milk, and bread, a whole loaf.
Chocolate milk.
Did you research this first?
No, it sounded good.
Oh my God!
I was like, out of all things, chocolate. I would have like downed a bottle of Maalox or something. So how much of that are you gonna eat and drink all of that stuff to get ready?
I
Are
don't
you
know.
doing this before or after?
I have had a little
The
bit
chip.
this morning.
A little bit of
already.
what? I know you already
the
had
Rolaids
Tums.
or Tums.
Yeah.
And I plan on eating at least a slice,
Yeah.
hopefully before.
Here's my
Okay.
my expert advice on this, and this is you'll thank me for this later. After you handle the chip and you eat it and you go through that pain, immediately go wash your hands, because if you go take a whiz with that on your fingers, you're going to feel a pain like you've never wanted to feel before in your life. And I've learned that lesson over and over again while eating hot wings, to forget to wash your hands before you go to the urinal.
Oh, yeah.
That's miserable.
Or
bud.
rub your eyes or something.
Yeah. They also say that just the dust from this chip, if it, through handling it, if it gets airborne and in your eye, you're in big trouble. So despite all these warnings and us trying to talk you out of it, you're still ready to go through this.
I'm here. There's no turning back.
All right, man. You got a bigger sack than I do.
Everybody does.
Well, you would know.
Sorry.
All right.
No, not.
Coming up, Daniel from Banton Media will eat the chip. We'll put it on our Facebook fan page so you, like us, can enjoy the facial expressions and the screaming, the visualization of all that. So stand by for that. We'll do it next on the T&A Show. All right, I don't know who's more nervous about this. Is it me or Daniel from Banton Media about to take the one chip challenge?
I was just thinking about this.
Yeah.
We should have had a paramedic in here.
I'm a gynecologist, so
Oh my
will
God.
that help? Does anybody in the studio need a checkup before we get started?
Good luck, Daniel.
Kay, we're streaming this live on our Facebook fan page right now. Kay, get a shot of the box itself that it comes in. It's the chip inside looks like it looks like a Dorito. It comes in a box that is shaped like a coffin, and it has all kinds of "hey, don't do this" kind of stuff to it. Inside the box, you'll see the chip is wrapped in like a cellophane, almost like a condom, so that none of the dust or you don't come into contact with the damn thing until you're actually ready to eat it. So Daniel, you have gotten yourself ready by you brought in some bread from. The hell kind of bread was that? That was pretty terrible.
Nasty crap.
Yeah, it's like cardboard.
Now, our friend Tyler kind of got you into this too. It was mentioned while we were hanging out last weekend at the big game party.
He was.
And you mentioned doing it, and then he kind of goaded you into to being here and actually going on the air and doing it.
Absolutely.
All right, so this is fitting too because the opening ceremonies of the Olympics are today, and this should be a part of the competition because this is monumental right here, just to be able to eat that damn thing.
You were really nice, Tommy. Bringing we've got some
some tongs,
for you so that you don't get it on your fingers.
Yeah, the powder of this, I've heard that if you get it on your hands and then into your eye, or just the powder kind of floats into the air and gets on you, just that is bothersome.
Yes.
So you want to make sure that all of that gets in your mouth. Do you have a technique that you're going into? Are you going to do like a nibble at a time? You're going to try the whole thing?
The whole thing.
Look at that, man. When you open that sucker, because there's going to be crumbs, you know how Doritos do. We don't have the female Dorito that doesn't crumble. So
there's a lot of backlash on that one right now.
yeah, so we want all the crumbs contained into that napkin there. And if you vomit, use the trash can.
I'm actually going to move away.
All right. So the hottest you've had, you've tried a ghost pepper, you had one bite of it, and then that was enough.
Yeah, that was bad.
Results were vomiting, headache, nausea, diarrhea.
None of them. Eyes watering, runny nose, hiccups, a little bit of stomach pain.
We totally need a paramedic.
And you said to yourself, that's not bad enough. I can be more miserable, so let me try this chip challenge.
Sure. I just can't imagine the chip being hotter than an actual pepper.
Okay. All right. Well, we will be I guess you will be the judge of that, and we will reap the benefits via laughter. So, all right.
Ready?
Kay's got the chip. And we're streaming this on our Facebook fan page. You can check it out and for your amusement as well as ours. Go ahead and we're ripping open the bag now that contains the chip. Maybe let's get a look.
Tongs.
Yeah, let's get a look at that chip before you actually go eating it. Looks like a normal Dorito with like chili pepper on it. That sucker's pretty big. There's no way you can eat that all at once, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try.
It's gonna get all in the corners of your mouth too. Oh my God, this is gonna be miserable.
Are we ready?
We are ready. Let's have this thing in
God.
3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, we
he
got
did.
it all in there.
All in his mouth. Okay, so far so good.
Surprisingly,
No real
crisp.
reaction. I know, no real reaction. All right.
Once you get that down, describe the initial taste when you put it in your mouth. Did you know you're in trouble right away?
Do you feel anything?
It's hot.
Yeah.
It's not right now as hot as I thought it was gonna be.
Okay. So is it
It isn't
starting
past
to
the
heat?
expiration, is it?
Are you?
So
you
is
encouraged?
anything heating up?
It'll heat here in a second, I'm sure. Now we're getting a little bit of uh-oh. There's an uh-oh look going on.
Yeah, there is.
Is it warming up?
It is. It sure is.
I tell you what, man, he's taking it like a man. I was hoping for convulsions and sweat, maybe some blood. None of that yet.
I'm like nervous.
We're getting a
for
little
you,
bit of
Daniel.
sweat beading going on right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
We see the beads of sweat on your forehead. Okay.
Now, is it continuing to heat, or has it kind of plateaued?
It's continuing.
Is it,
My tongue's tingling,
what about your throat?
burning.
Uh-huh.
It is burning. Oh, your eyes. Oh, the eyes
here
are
we go.
red. Yeah, they're getting bloodshot.
I tell you what, man, this is I'm impressed. You're handling it like a man. I would be a Nancy on the ground screaming and crying right now. This is man. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Is it coming up?
No.
Okay. Because if it comes up, you're going to experience all that stuff again. It's going to recoat your esophagus on the way out.
This is what it's like when I tell a guy no.
For you or
This
for him?
experience.
Oh.
It's starting to...
Now, compare it to the ghost pepper at this point as it continues to heat up in your mouth. Have we passed ghost pepper?
No.
Okay, all right. We got,
It's hot though.
Eyes are tear. Oh, I feel like bad right now. I don't know. I mean, I know you did it on your own.
I feel honored, Daniel, that you came in and decided to do this on our show. I don't feel bad.
Like, I hate seeing people in pain.
Stop dating people then.
Wow.
It's hot.
So have we plateaued yet, or is
it
it
heating
still
up?
cranking up?
I think we've plateaued.
Really? Look
Have-
at that.
My God, you're a trooper.
Like a boss.
Damn.
The tongue is burning though,
Yeah.
for sure.
Or-
Did the chocolate milk help at
Not
all?
really.
No, it's not.
That
Okay.
was a
The
waste of money.
bread, having the Tums beforehand. No, nothing's helping. Alrighty.
Still got a little sweat going on.
Oh yeah,
I'll
eyes
tell
are
you what.
bloodshot.
I think this chip needs to be hotter.
I know. What is up with this?
No one's throwing up. No one's flipping out.
No paramedics needed.
Maybe just because Daniel's
I mean,
all
I'll
man.
take one, but-
That's all it is. You'll take it. Do something. Your lady parts always show up into every conversation, don't
Don't they though?
Very nice. Corby, would you let him, at this point, after having that chip, how much would it take to let him perform services on you?
Oh hell no. Hell no. I mean he's hot and all, but
Now, Corby, would you make out with Daniel right now, having
Like-
just had that chip?
I mean I would, but you know. Nah, I don't know. He looks like you look like you're in pain. I don't know if I would want to
Tongue's
Make him
burning.
more miserable by making out with
yeah,
him?
I would definitely not tongue kiss you.
And then afterwards have the for him to have that pang of regret for having done so.
He's like, please don't get close to me. He's like, this is enough agony and pain.
There's a lot of fidgeting going on. So how are we? Are we still planed out, or is it decided to kick in another gear?
No, it's not dissipating.
Oh, it's so it's
shoot.
hanging. It's not getting hotter, but it's hanging.
You're
The
a
tongue
sweat mess.
is hurting. The lips are burning.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna kiss you.
Well, you took it like a man.
Yes.
That's pretty awesome. I expected you to fall out, but you didn't.
I expected something like some sort of, you know, I don't know, slobbering foam at the mouth.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not far away from that.
I hear you, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. So, if you were going to coach someone into doing the chip, what would you suggest they do to get ready for it? The bread. Forget about the milk. Malox.
A little bit of all of that.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely want to go coach your stomach and try. and
Coming
eat
up
something.
next, Daniel will try the Tide Pod on top of the chip as we continue to get him to see what will Daniel say no to. Nice work, man. Hang in there. Let's see. We'll check in with you here in a minute to
Sure.
see if there are any residual effects. But you took it like a man, buddy. You'll need the weekend to recuperate from
Absolutely.
this, but it'll all
Rest
be
of the
good.
day. Take the rest of the day off.
Yeah, right.
All right, we'll see how Daniel's doing in a couple of minutes. Well, if you're just joining us, Our buddy Daniel from Banton Media did the one chip challenge. It's we live streamed it on our Facebook. You can check it out for yourself at your leisure anytime you want today. So I just want to check in real quick. And you said it at a certain point. I mean, it continued to get hot for a while, then it plateaued. Has it gotten any hotter since you've had it about 10 minutes ago?
It has not. It is dissipating.
Oh, it's dissipating now. It's not even just hanging in there.
Dissipating pretty quick.
Does it feel like it'll be gone by lunchtime, or is it something you'll be at least a little bit suffering through the rest of the day?
It'll probably come back by lunchtime.
Yeah, I sure would. I'd take some wet wipes to the bathroom, maybe maybe an ice cube to help calm things down.
to sit on.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, good stuff, dude. You're all man. That is 100%. I would have never tried that thing. So nice work for you. You put the challenge out there, took it, and good for you, brother. So thanks for coming in, bud.
Appreciate having me.
Absolutely. So check out Daniel eating it, and I tell you what, man. For a second, it was a little iffy. We started to see the sweats, broke out in a rash for a little bit, and then all of a sudden, it was all gone. So, all right, guys. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you, buddy.